Quite commonly, the poorest and most vulnerable children are the least likely to access early childhood education. BRAC Play Labs are innovative early childhood learning centres that deliver quality and affordable learning to children aged 3 to 5 years in low-resource settings. Created in partnership with the LEGO Foundation, the community-based model centres are designed in a child-friendly manner with indoor play spaces in order to support children's language, motor cognitive skills and socio-emotional development.
This program started back in 2014, but in 2017 it actually evolved with a new model which is called the Play Lab model. Since then till now, we are having 120 Play Labs in place. We already have reached more than 4,000 children.
The play-based curriculum incorporates physical play, songs and rhymes, stories, dance, art, and more as tools for learning. This also engages caretakers and community members in creating low-cost, culturally relevant play materials to support children's development.
So the model we are talking about, it is a low-cost but very high-impact model because we are promoting the low-cost play-based materials. For example, we can use locally available resources, like you can see this kind of thing. These are, you can see that we don't have to buy those things. And you know the interesting part of it, these things, we don't make it as a project. Rather, we make those by involving the parents and the communities, who are our key stakeholders in the project.
With the onset of COVID-19, BRAC adapted the model for more remote learning through radio and telecommunications, ensuring quality, affordable early learning opportunities for children affected by the crisis and helping them build better futures at a critical time in their development.
In Uganda, the COVID-19 came in actually in March and the whole country came under the lockdown. But that time, the ECD program again came on board by responding to the situation to the children who are in need because all schools got closed. So we had to respond immediately. We started with an initiative called SMS Learning. LEGO came on board and then they gave us the funding support to have some more COVID-19 response activities. For example, radio program, which we are having on CBS and as well as community radios.
Omwaka tukyawere nemba na 2022 wetuli awutuliye no kuchaba sante katekeno mikwani jaffe aba BRAC Uganda project weeri ina minywanyi jayo okulaba nga abali wakeyo musigala mufunye ebyenjigiriza bino kyovola bange enteekateekeno twali tunuuliza nnyo abaana abo abato ddala wansi eri
abatuuliriza abalungi musibye emitya mikwano gyange mujje bala emirimu gyonna gye mutuusizzaako engalo bannange mbeebaza mikwano mwebale kwekuuma mwebale kulabirira abaana baffe mu kiseera kino eky'omuggalo oba eky'okusomoozebwa.
COVID-19 detached learners from their teachers. However, as a Department of Education, we are so grateful to BRAC Uganda for the radio programs which have really helped to bridge that detachment. Even when these learners are at home, we are sure that they are receiving the guidance from these radio programs.
Also, the other advantage of this program is that during COVID-19, we cannot actually gather too many children at one place. But this radio program, this distance learning is actually making us to reach bigger number of children through the distance mode where many children don't have to gather and they can be protected.
BRAC Uganda launched this program in July 2020 and it is set to air for the next 6 months through a series of 58 episodes until December 2020. These interventions will enable children and their families to stay connected, continue learning and maintain their well-being throughout the global pandemic.
The radio learning program has helped our parents in the village mostly because those learners in the lower primary section, they had been left out But when we got this program, now the parents are getting involved to that program, and even they are helping their learners to learn, and they really like it. Era twebaza BRAC kubanga fe COVID tatusaze kati nganzo mzade w'omukyalo naye sina busobozi bugula ka TV. Mbeera ku radio yange n'abaana bange ne tuyiga ne tubawo obudde ne tuyiga bulungi bwe bamala ne tuzannyako. Era n'olwaleero era tuyize bulungi ne tuyimbayo n'obuyimba abaana bange tubadde basanyufu bulungi nnyo.
Babuuka babumba ebibala basala obupande obutono era weesanga ng'osanga omuzadde mu maka ng'atudde n'omwana alina ebizanyisibwa eby'enjawulo okusobola okuyambako ki omwana we.
Amanya gange nze Bentanant Bwedahem. Nina emyaka 6 years. Tuwulira rediyo netusoma njize okubala, okusiimuula, okukoza, okuwandiika n'okuyimba.
We also have another helpline system which we have recently also started, which is linked up with this radio program, whereby parents can call and can ask on the radio program for any kind of support. It can be on parenting, it can be on their children learning. We also have conducted psychosocial training because we realize that this pandemic also has impacted many families, and we believe that actually parents are the key supporter. If the parents are not in a sound mental health, they can also not ultimately support their children in their learning.
Kituyambye okubeera ng'abaana baffe tebasigalira mabega, batuyigiriza engeri y'okubakwatamu, biki eby'okubasomesa, ne batuyigiriza engeri gye tuyambamu abaana baffe okubeera nga obwongo bwabwe tebuzikira awaka. N'olwekyo ntuusa okwebaza kwange eri ekitongole ekya BRAC okuyambako Lego Foundation.
One of the other very big achievement I should say for PlayLab program is the support from the local government and also the national government. In each of our program, we involve all the district stakeholders. For example, the COW, the RDC, the LC5, the LC1, all the key stakeholders we always involve in our program.
This has really helped us as a district because we have 230 primary schools. Of these, BRAC is having engagements in over 60 schools.
The Early Childhood Development Play Lab project, with support from Lego Foundation at BRAC Uganda, aims to promote an enhanced holistic development of children under 8 years, in order to increase their chance of continuation of education into lower, middle, and subsequently upper primary.
Actually, now parents are demanding not only the 120 play labs we are having, and not only the 4,000 children, parents are demanding every day more and more. So that's why it is my appeal that it should not be stopped here. It is my appeal to our funding partners that let's adopt this model to support our communities who are in need. We really want that government ultimately adopt this model nationwide, and it can reach the most needed, who don't have any opportunity to the early learning or any learning.